Look where we are. I am currently at the thrift store. I tried to come here yesterday, but it was Good Friday and I didn't realize it was closed. But today I actually got the car, which is like such a treat driving here. And basically we're just gonna be thrifting for spring. So honestly, I don't need anything, but I always love looking through like the skirts and like the little tank top. So let's see what we can find. Guys, it is the most perfect spring day. It is so nice out. Okay, in the shoe section, look how cute these vintage platform sandals are. And they're my size. The white is kind of nice. I'm gonna have to try those on. Look how cool these vintage Roots boots are. Like, look at that tag. They look just like Doc Martens, like even the sole, but they're far too small. And how adorable are these little gazelles, if only they fit me as well. Okay, so we had minor success in the shoes, so let's check out the skirts now. Okay, currently in the tank tops. Look how cute this tag is. I'm really trying to speed run because my parking is only for 2 hours, so I don't have that much time. This is kind of cute. It's like a little Esprit denim vest, except I have so many denim vests I do not need that. This is cute, but like not totally my style. Okay, next up we are in the summer dresses. So far not finding anything, but we have a lot to go through. There's a lot of dresses here. This dress is vintage Jacob. I just don't think this color would suit me. Okay, this is not my style, but like, look how epic this dress is. Like, this would be so cool to wear to something. And it's vintage. Look at these really cool Made in USA brand new Wranglers. It's so fun seeing them with the original tags. Just not my color. But anyways, we're still looking through the dresses. And we're just like not having the best look. Alright guys, so we're back from the thrift store. Unfortunately, we did not have the best of luck that day, which is really surprising because that thrift store usually treats me very well. Although I did show up a bit late and I did see 2 girls with like their carts full, so I think maybe they just beat me to it. But me and my sister did end up going to a little vintage show after that same day because, you know, I wasn't feeling very satisfied, and I personally usually do not buy clothes from like vintage markets and that kind of thing because I'm just used to getting those cheap thrift store prices, and like as a seller myself, I just know I can find it at the thrift store, you know? I don't even know the name of it. It was recommended by a friend, but it was basically like a bunch of vendors, and I feel like they kind of all got their stuff together and were trying to get rid of it. Like, it was kind of the stuff that hadn't been selling, and it seemed like a lot of pieces were quite discounted even though the price range was pretty wide. Like, some things were still $100, but there's a lot of things that were only 10, and of course I took advantage of that. So at this market I ended up finding 2 things. The first thing I found was this vintage Guess t-shirt, really cool with the vintage tag. I just thought the graphic on it was super cool. And then the second thing I found there were these vintage Le Chateau black pants. I personally love thrifting Le Chateau. Like, I kind of am starting my own little collection, so anytime I see it I usually pick it up. So I ended up trying both of those things on in the change room. The pants fit perfectly, like perfectly, and the t-shirt was like the perfect oversized fit. So I ended up grabbing those, and they only cost me $10 each, which honestly was such a steal for the pants. For the shirt, maybe a little overpriced considering it has like pretty bad pit stains and holes all over it, but I really liked it, so I ended up getting it. But let's get into the haul. The first thing I picked up at the Value Village were these sandals. I did end up getting them. They're just these really cute, like vintage late 90s, early 2000s platform sandals. I love a platform sandal. They have a black platform sole and then this nice white elastic upper on top. I actually have quite a few platform sandals, but none in white. So I was like, you know what? This would actually be a really good addition to my collection. Since these aren't like the best quality, they're made of foam and elastic, it actually makes them really comfortable because they're really lightweight, and the elastic like really lets these like cling to your foot, because with some of my other platform sandals, especially like the open back ones, I kind of have to like curl my toes in to like make sure these are hanging onto my feet. So I feel like these are gonna be my go-to summer sandal. They're from the brand R&R, which I believe stands for Rest and Relaxation. Definitely a vintage brand I've seen before. And did I overpay for them considering they're quite stained? Yes, because these were listed at $7.50, which is like a pretty good price. Like not bad, but yeah, they're pretty yellow and gross on the front, especially this one. It's hard to see. That's okay because I have faith in myself that I can actually clean these up, and you guys might just see that in a future video, so stay tuned. But yeah, even though I didn't find much at the thrift store, I am really happy that I did find these. Then moving on to the vintage market. I'm so sorry, I'm gonna have to disturb my puppy here. Can I have this, honey? Thank you. But yes, here is the Guess t-shirt I was talking about. It's just this super oversized classic white t-shirt with this really fun Guess jeans print on the front. Now I usually never gravitate towards white, especially like in tops. I think it's just because my hair is so dark and my skin is already so pale. Like something about it, I don't like how it looks on me, but I don't know, something about this t-shirt, even though it's white, I really love it. It just has that perfect like a boxy fit, and like the material is such a nice like a vintage t-shirt material. And I think what really helps is the red color is very much like a part of my color palette, and I just think it's so cool. Now this shirt did come with quite a few holes on the front, which is one of the reasons it was probably a little overpriced, but I'm kind of vibing with it. Like I'm kind of liking the like grungy sort of vibe it gives, and it's really hard to see, but the pit stains are quite bad on this. But to be honest, that doesn't bother me because for one, like I've destroyed so many white t-shirts with my armpit sweat that, you know what, it actually feels kind of good knowing it already comes destroyed and I don't have to worry about that. And two, I feel like because this shirt's so baggy, it's not really that obvious. It's kind of like tucked under the arm, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. But yeah, this is a true vintage Guess t-shirt, made in USA, gorgeous tag. So yeah, for $10, I feel like I've already worn this so much since I've gotten it, so I think it was totally worth it. And then the last thing that is going to be in this haul are the Le Chateau pants. So these are just these black cargo style pants. They have a super high waist and a really cropped leg, but what's really fun about them is they're in this really like business wear kind of material, but then they have these fun cargo style pockets on the side, so it kind of has that perfect blend of being a little nicer but still feeling casual, which is what really drew me towards these. Honestly, with the t-shirt, it looks so good, and it's like the perfect length for a little Converse sneaker. I think it looks really stylish with the cropped leg, so I'm extremely happy about these. I'm surprised this was like so discounted, and like I said, the brand is Le Chateau, made in Canada. So good. For $10, like the thrift store would probably be selling these for $10, so very good deal. So that is my entire spring thrift haul. Okay, like black and white theme. I don't know if it's the most springy, but that's what I ended up finding when I was searching for spring stuff at the thrift store. So I'm very sorry I did not find that many things. That's just how it is with the thrift store. It's either hit or miss, and this time it was a little bit more of a miss. But I hope you guys enjoyed regardless. Stay tuned next week because like I said, I'm gonna do a video all about shoes, repairing shoes, cleaning shoes. You guys remember these boots from my last video? We're gonna be working on those. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.